It's a bit noisy, it's a great day. We're at Zolder right now. It's the build-up of the 24 hours of Zolder, and we're going to be driving some very cool cars. We have to watch out a little bit because it's quite busy here. It's going to be a really cool day. I'll show you what we're driving. So we brought our helmet today because we are driving these cars. They're the C8 Corvette, and we have a regular Stingray. We then have the new E-Ray, really cool. I really like this one. And then we have a Z06 as well. All supported by Hidden Automotive. They're really good looking cars. I really like them. And I'm very interested to see how they will drive. Let's go. Welcome, we are in the Corvette Z06. We're here on the Circuit of Zolder today, invited by Hidden Automotive to try a few of the new Corvettes. This is the Z06, it's the track-focused oriented car. It's the one below the ZR1, but we're not going to be getting the ZR1 here in Europe. So this is going to be the ultimate Corvette you're going to get in Europe. We're waiting on the light to go green, and yeah, I'm looking very much forward to seeing how this is. It's the first time I'm driving any Corvette really, so first impressions are the interior is really cool. It's really driver focused. We have the central screen here. We have like the track data monitoring. Couldn't really show you too much. The engine in this car, it's insane. We're having to drive with an instructor, and he's talking constantly over the radio, giving signs on how to drive and all, but Jesus. The way the engine revs, it's nuts. And the gearbox as well. It's super fast. It's really impressive what the Chevrolet has put down here. Wow, really impressive. Even on the brakes, it's super stable on the brakes. It's super hard on the brakes. You can really feel that they've taken a lot of inspiration from their race cars and their racing heritage. It's a real, yeah. Next up, I'm going to switch, and then we'll jump into the E-Ray, and hopefully we'll get a few more cool laps, because this is a really cool experience. So as you just saw, we just drove the Corvette ZR1, and yeah, you can feel the racing DNA inside. Now it's going to take a little while because, as said, it's the 24 hours of Zolder this weekend. There's a lot of preparations here, there's a lot of free practice, but that does allow us to have a look in the paddock, and that's the really cool thing with the 24 hours of Zolder. Everything is so accessible, so let's go have a look. So as I said, you can just walk basically anywhere. Have a look in the pit boxes. I'll show you around a little bit. You have all different cars, from Hondas to like M240 Racing, BMWs, a lot of BMWs. Yeah, it's really cool, and we can just walk through the pits. Cool M4, new M4, and a lot of different street builds as well. Cars that have started life as a street car. Like there's an M6 driving around. There's an M6 driving around here, and my hair is a bit poofy from the helmet. But yeah, GT3 Cup cars. It's quite a cool thing. It reminds me a little bit of a smaller Nürburgring 24 hours, because you also have so many different cars that are running here. I have no clue what this is. It looks like it started out as a Focus or something. Yeah, enthusiast racing. There's a lot of really cool cars here. And as well, Kevin Estre is driving here this week. I'm really going to be following the race online this weekend, but I don't have the time to come and watch it, unfortunately. Yes. It's really cool. I said this a lot, but it's really cool. So it's very loud right now because they're still doing free practice. But yeah, we're getting ready to test the E-Ray right now, which I'm very looking forward to. I'll try to show you a little more in the car than we did in the first session, but yeah, very excited to be here. So we're inside the E-Ray now, and the cool thing with the E-Ray is that in the front it has a tiny electric engine, and it can do about 3 kilometers on the battery. But the cool thing is you can just leave very quietly, and then once you're out of the street, you can wake up everyone else and not disturb the neighbors. Also, you get like I think it's a 2.9 0 to 100, which it's really fast, and should be really interesting to see how this behaves on track. It's getting a little damp. We can see a little bit of raindrops here. Maybe you cannot see it that well on the camera, but also a really cool thing is here you can see there's not a lot to see. If we flick this, oh no, sorry, in the Z06 it had a camera. Apparently this doesn't, or it's not turned on. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Yeah. See, so, and you can adjust it up and down. Yeah, it's a really good thing, because otherwise, yeah, if you flick it like that, you don't really see all that much. But inside, the interior is very nice, very well finished. You have all of these buttons for all the climate control here. You even have like cooled seats. It's yeah. Ooh, I think yeah, we're almost leaving. There's a lot of cool cars here today. We have a few GT3 RS, GT4 RS, GT3, new GT3, few minis, few BMWs. But yeah, I really like the interior. This is electronically adjusted. Okay, we'll have to go. I'll see you in a minute. The race cars, they've all stopped, and now it's time for us to go and have a drive on the track of Zolder. It's a really cool, really surreal experience to be seeing all these race cars and then driving between the sessions that they are racing on the actual track that they're going to do to 24 hours. This is also a really cool thing. It's the performance data recorder. I've just inserted an SD card, and we'll have a look. We'll see. You can have some video overlays. You can choose your overlay. You can choose the track, either none or your own, and you can have it learn the track. So we'll try to see if we can do that, and I'll show you this once we are on the track. We're driving completely silently. So right now we'll hit the gas and the V8 kicks in. everything else turns on. AC turns on as well. We'll turn the modes. Initially we have a lot less headspace here, which is a little bit annoying, but acceleration on this thing with the electric boost, it's insane. It has so much grip. it's a really fun, really addictive car. The balance is superb. The engine sound. Just on acceleration, it flies away with the E-motor. Who decided it was a good idea to track an M5? Maybe that's why it's in the back of the line. Oh, that was so cool. The E-Ray is, wow. The E-Ray is such a capable car. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the onboard video that we made with the performance data recorder. But it's honestly, the convertible is a little bit tight for me. I'm sitting a little bit too high. But the great thing is that you can have the small roof, the small window open here, and you can hear the engine a lot more, because if we put it back up, the cabin is a lot quieter, and if we open it, you can really hear the engine, and it's such a cool car. These Corvettes are really cool. A lot of people in Europe have been sleeping on these, I feel like. Maybe they're not marketed enough. If you're looking into a Corvette, Hayden is the place to be. It's, yeah, thank you very much, guys. This is such a cool experience. Just, yeah. No one makes a V8 like this anymore. And where a lot of manufacturers, they're using hybridization to make the car more fuel efficient, more economical. The Americans just added power. You gotta commend them for that. It might not be the most economical way of doing it, but the way they transformed it, just a very small engine at the front. My God, what a weapon! Yeah, what a weapon! Yeah, my instructor is obviously a lot faster than me, and every time on the straight you can easily catch up with the instructor, just because of the amount of electric torque you have at the front. And the grip, when you're pulling out of a corner, it really drags the fronts, and yeah, it's a really really awesome experience. But honestly, yeah, wow, they're such cool cars. This is I never thought I'd like the C8 that much, because honestly, I think the Corvette always was the front engine car, and I was a little bit, not skeptical, but a little bit pessimistic that a Corvette should be a front engined. But just how fast it goes, the handling, the way it's planted, you can really feel the balance. Okay. It's honestly deeply impressive. It really is. So I just got home. It was a little hectic with everything, so I completely forgot to make it into the video. But yeah, I just wanted to recap with the Corvettes. The Z06, it's a true purpose-built car, and the gearbox is so sharp, and the engine sound, the way it revs so high with the flat plane, it's insane, and the way it sounds, it's so great. It makes me wonder how good these sound in the US, because here they're a little bit muffled and they have soft limiters, so yeah, it leaves more to be desired. Than the E-Ray is really what blew me away, is with such a tiny electric engine and such a tiny battery pack, you can get that much performance from it. It's honestly, it's a game changer, and you wonder, like, it doesn't add that much weight to the car, but the way it drives, it transforms it, and it just flies past everything. It's so blisteringly quick. It's like I said, like, I was trying to catch up with the instructor in the corners, which honestly, he's way better than me, and then every time on the straight, it was like, and it's like you're so close to it. It was a super cool day. I really like to thank Hayden Automotive for this opportunity. They're the coolest guys, and honestly, if you wanted to have a Corvette, you should hit these guys up. They really know their stuff. And yeah, I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe, leave a comment what you thought of it, and I'll see you in the next AutoNext video. I'm gonna go off to bed. Have a great night. Bye.